Good morning, people. What's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough here with your daily Manchester United news, and we've got a bit to get stuck into today, including loads of transfer rumours, as obviously Manchester United's season is over. Yes, we've still got a few games to go. In fact, we've got a game against Chelsea at Old Trafford tomorrow, but our season is pretty much over, so everybody is looking towards Ten Hag's arrival, who he could be potentially bringing in with him, and all that good stuff. We've got talk about a couple of strikers today, as well as Donny van der Beek chat, and of course, potential chat around Paul Mitchell, one of the Mitchell brothers coming in at Old Trafford possibly. Who knows? But we'll be getting stuck into that shortly. Before we do, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, liking, commenting, sharing, all that jazz. Yeah, we're here every single day. We've got you covered every single day. We're covering the match against Chelsea, even though the season's over. We're covering that match. I'll be at the game tomorrow. And of course, heading into a big pre-season for Manchester United as well. We will be going to Thailand and down under. So hopefully we'll be seeing loads of you guys out there. Let us know in the comments if you will be at any of those pre-season games. But as I said, loads of transfer talk today, so let's get stuck into it. The first story that we're hearing today is Manchester United could target Ajax's 35 million rated goals machine, Sebastian Haller, this summer. Now, you may remember him from West Ham. He didn't do too well at West Ham, but he has scored 33 goals this season, including 11 in the Champions League. He was one of the top goal scorers in the Champions League until Benzema went on a mad one. And his current manager, Erik ten Hag, is possibly looking at him to come to Manchester United. That is according to this report, and it says could reportedly target Ajax goal machine Sebastian Haller this summer. Now, whilst he has an incredible goal record, I'm not too sure about this one. It does feel like they're going 2 + 2 = 5, and they're just linking Manchester United with every single player that there is at Ajax. We've already been linked to Anthony. I'm sure we'll continue to be linked to him, and we'll probably be linked to a few other Ajax players. We've been linked with former Ajax players already, like De Ligt, who I'd absolutely love at Manchester United. But again, I'm not holding my breath on that one. We haven't got Champions League football. Are we in a great position to be attracting these players to the club? You know, De Ligt could probably get another club with Champions League football at the moment. Obviously, his relationship with Ten Hag is there, and we are still Manchester United, and you would hope that we would get back into the Champions League eventually, but that is still going to be a big issue for some players. Now, another striker that is being linked with Manchester United is Darwin Nunez. We've seen him on absolute fire for Benfica this season, and it says Manchester United are leading the race for Benfica's Darwin Nunez, who is a request of Erik ten Hag. Ten Hag is in love with Nunez. Several English clubs will meet with Jorge Mendes this week. So Darwin Nunez as well being linked to Manchester United. Two strikers in hot form this season being linked with the club. And that is one of those positions that we're going to have to change, isn't it? When you look at us going from back to front, and I did a video on this on my channel the other day, 10 things Ten Hag must fix. If you want to go check that out after we're finished here, cheeky little plug. But when you look at it, we've got to change the defence. Wholesale changes in defence. Wholesale changes in midfield, and we need a new striker. This team could potentially look a whole lot different next season, and loads of different strikers are obviously being linked, as we've already seen by this morning's headlines. Sebastian Haller and of course Darwin Nunez. I think we do need to go for the younger strikers, build someone up, rather than going for your Cavani's and that. You know, we've already got Cristiano Ronaldo, who's going to be at the club and who is our senior statesman. You know, let's start targeting some younger players, some younger signings that are going to come in, improve at the club, get better, and hopefully help this team get better for the next couple of years. Darwin Nunez, could he be one of those? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Whilst I've seen a lot of his goals and stuff, I haven't watched him week in, week out, so I can't give a proper considered opinion on him. Not that I do consider any of my opinions, but yeah, Darwin Nunez being linked with Manchester United isn't a surprise to me, considering how many goals he has scored this season. We hear as well, now Rangnick and Erik ten Hag are pushing Paul Mitchell to Manchester United and have made strong recommendations as technical director. Other decision makers at the club are against the idea. Now, we've heard about Paul Mitchell and his work at Monaco. Now, it seems like if he was to come to Manchester United, he is taking someone's job. There doesn't seem to be that role open at the moment. You've obviously got the likes of Darren Fletcher at the club. You've got all these different John Murtough and all that. It doesn't seem like that position is open at this moment in time. And therefore, United wouldn't make the appointment. But I would be more excited about Rangnick, Ten Hag, kind of Mitchell kind of triumvirate than anything else that is at the club. Of course, these things are always talked about for a lot. We've had so much chat about different sporting directors and technical directors over the last, 8, 9, 10 years. And not many of them come through. I suppose this will be another one, but interesting. And if Rangnick and Ten Hag are pushing it, then it probably means it's the right thing to do, yeah? Final story today, and I think this is like something that we could all imagine happening. Eric Ten Hag is set to start pre-season with Donny van der Beek in his MUFC squad. He will now at least have a chance to fight for a way back at Manchester United. Now, we all expected this, didn't we? We're not going to see 10, 11, 12, we could see that many players leave, but we're not going to see that many signings brought in, are we? We're going to have to see use of academy players. We're also going to have to see some players that Eric Ten Hag himself improves. I think Donny van der Beek fits into that profile as someone that he can get on board immediately, that will understand his tactics, that will understand the way he works. He's had a little bit more experience in the Premier League, but it hasn't been a great time for him. Hopefully those two can work something out together, because that would be fantastic if we can get Donny van der Beek performing. Because as we've said, we need wholesale changes in that midfield. We need a new DM. We need to replace Paul Pogba. McTominay and Fred aren't good enough. So you're looking around, you need to get things sorted in there. Donny van der Beek, Bruno Fernandes are players that he can work with, I think. And I'm excited to see what work he can do with them. The same with Jadon Sancho. The same with Marcus Rashford. There are a handful of players that you think, I wonder what Ten Hag could do with them or will do with them. Because I think there's a few players at Man United that have suffered from the lack of coaching over the years and have therefore, kind of gone back. You're looking at Bruno, you're looking at Rashford. We need to get them back on track again. And I think Eric Ten Hag could be the guy to do that, especially those players that I've mentioned just now. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. Keep it locked to Stretford Paddock. We've got a big end to the season coming up. Well, not Man United. Us as in, content-wise. We've got loads coming up. And, of course, pre-season coming up too. So make sure you're keeping it locked. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace!